Hello, everyone. This is William speaking, as usual. Thank you very much for joining today. As you might recall, my name is William. I'm your host, as usual. And today we have quite an interesting session, I would say, because we don't have one, not two, but three speakers. And I will show you in a second who they are. Just for now, as usual, I will record this session simply for the reason that some people cannot join today. And secondly, you will have the chance to submit your questions in the chat functionality as usual as well. So feel free to do so. Andre, our head of product, he's unfortunately out of office today. He won't be able to join, so I'm filling in his position. And yeah, today we have quite a packed schedule, actually. I hope some of these things actually made you join today, because I had a lot of anticipation for this session today. The first topic on the agenda is on the integration of our platform together with Refinitiv Workspace. Now, you might have heard of Refinitiv Workspace before. We have a seamless integration now together with them, allowing for the very quick change between the two systems and to deep dive into various analytics and instrument information that Refinitiv obviously provides. So that brings me to the second point in the agenda, which is Sylvain Freneat from the Refinitiv Geneva office. He will give you a short demo of the Refinitiv Workspace, the newest version. Quite excited about that. So no matter which market data terminal you're using, whether it's Bloomberg or Market Map or SIX or all these different types, you will get an insight today in what Refinitiv Workspace can do and how easy it is to switch between us and them. And third, very important actually, the new Client Insights module presented by Casper, our product owner of CRM and compliance. He worked very hard on this module, and you might have seen it in the invite that the CRM as you know it today will not be continued, but instead we have been working very hard on this new Client Insights module with a lot more functionalities and capabilities also related to, importantly, to FINSA, FIDLEG, FINIC that is coming up from a regulatory side. So that's also up for today. Enough of that. We don't have too many slides today. It's really an interactive session with these three speakers. So let's kick off with Norbert. Everyone, please enjoy the session and submit your questions if you have any. Thank you.
Thank you all for introduction. Give me a second. I need to start sharing my screen. Okay, you should already see it. So as you know, we have been working with Refinitiv for quite a long time, and so far this cooperation was mainly based on providing us correct evaluations of instruments. But lately we decided to move this integration even further and increase the scope that we cooperate with Refinitiv. So that's why we wanted to present you an example of interoperability that we developed lately. And here is one of the example portfolios that we have for this presentation. Now I can move to positions of this portfolio. And here, as you can see, I have a few instruments already in place. And what we'll do now is simply try to get some additional info and some additional details on those instruments, thanks to this new feature, which is integration with Refinitiv. So for my first instrument, I'll go here into additional options, and I click on Instrument Overview. Now I'm instantly redirected to a pop-up window with a data feed from Refinitiv. As you can see it, it's live. where I can see most of the instruments details that I would be interested in. Also, I can move to another instrument, and for example, this time I would be more interested in seeing some of the historical prices presented on a chart. So I click here again, and I press Price Chart. This will be displayed in a separate window because it's a quite large picture. I see that data are loading in. And here I can see again a full chart from Refinitiv Workspace. Here I can quickly adjust scope that I would like to see and change any of the parameters that I would like to display. The same thing goes for any of the instruments that are actually listed and available by ISIN on Refinitiv. And maybe we can take one more. Here again, I clicked and I displayed an overview. What is also very important is that actually we pass the context of what you have in WealthArc to Refinitiv to get all of the detailed data. And then you can browse through Refinitiv Workspace and access any of the things that you actually would like to see for this specific instrument. Like, for example, price history, or even some of the ESG ratings. And finally, one of the, in our opinion, quite interesting features is that based on those positions that we have already recorded, we can also group them into a single chart that would be presented. So here I see a grouped chart out of all positions that I had selected previously, and can see the baseline and the returns that those instruments provided me for the last year. Here, before any additional questions will come, one important disclaimer. This feature is currently available only if you have an active Refinitiv subscription. So if you have Refinitiv already, and if you ever logged in on your browser and device to Refinitiv, those informations, thanks to this integration, will pop up instantly in a separate window or on a pop-up above our window. So this is quite important. In case if you had any additional questions about this integration, please let us know.
Yeah, Norbert, there are some questions actually.
Okay.
When will this go live, what you just showed us today?
So this is already a working prototype that is on production. We hope that when CRM is finished, we will start actually enabling some of the accounts that you already have. So if you already have an active account on Refinitiv and you would like to use this feature, let us know, and we'll be able to set up quickly some kind of test run and simply check that everything is enabled on your side, and it would work exactly as we presented here.
Okay, good. That's great to know. And I think this functionality with the chart is quite interesting. Does it also allow our users to display whole portfolios in Refinitiv Workspace, to upload a whole portfolio?
So currently, what we implemented so far, we treat as one of the first phases of a much larger project that we aim to accomplish with Refinitiv. So in next phases, for sure, we would like to address such things as full portfolio analytics and maybe even more advanced options.
Oh, wow. So amazing. So users could upload their whole portfolio and retrieve things like ratings, ESG scores on the whole portfolio level?
Yes. So this would be our aim for maybe even this year. So the full data from us could be transferred to Refinitiv and then drawn back some comprehensive analytics on the full portfolio level.
Wow. Okay. Yep. Sounds really powerful. Thank you very much, Norbert. Or do you have anything else to add?
No, I think that would be all.
Okay, thank you very much. So then I will hand over to Sylvain for maybe a bit of a deeper dive into Refinitiv Workspace. Thank you, Norbert.
Thank you.
So some of you maybe know me already. I am based in Geneva, so you can always try to contact me. You can also contact William, and I will give my details in case. So Norbert showed you a bit the integration between WealthArc and some of the workspace apps that we have. Now I think you can see my screen. That is great. That is great. What I saw. So I'm going to try to show you the Aecon new generation platform, and the name has changed. It's not anymore Aecon platform. It's Workspace. But the base is really the Aecon. So many of you maybe have the Aecon platform, and you will probably be routed to the Workspace new platform that is available also on Mac now. Workspace and the past with Aecon. So with regards to the integration of the portfolio, this is true that there is the possibility, and I think our teams are working together to be able to ingest your portfolio from WealthArc into the platform, into Workspace automatically. That will be very, very nice. So because you will have automatically your portfolio updated into the platform, and you will be able to run all the templates that are available for you, like this kind of summary balance summary portfolio, where you have a breakdown that can be by asset class, by country, by sector, and you have a lot of templates available for you, like attribution performance templates, composition template, performance contribution, so all types of templates are here for you, and you can also redesign it so you have your logos, and you can also present that to some of your customers. Many of our customers are using also this portfolio tool to create their portfolio model. So the idea also is not only to retrieve your customer's portfolio, but you can also use portfolio models to benchmark or to see what is the models of your portfolio compared to another one, or compared to your clients. So go into that, and there are many others portfolio templates. The platform is similar to the one maybe with Aecon, where you have already some pre-built area space. So we name that a layout. With the layout, actually you can create as much layout as you want, and this one is a simple one where you have several sheets at the bottom here, and you have in these sheets the apps that you want. So really you can have a monitor app, a charting app, news app, and more a quote app. And in each of those sheets, you can add the app of your choice. So clicking here, you have this panel creation. You can here add your monitor, your chart, and actually this is the app that is linked to WealthArc, etc. And you link all those together, and then you create your environment. So that's really, really powerful. So you have in just 1 or 2 clicks, really what is important to you. You can switch from one window to another very quickly. This one, so where you have all your markets, you have this this link with your monitor to your chart and your news. So simply with this link button, and you can link as well your monitor here to the chart that is here. And of course, you can add here indices, sectors. You are also able to add any other kind of instruments or simply change that. You see, so like that, where you have your chart rebased to 0 on a year-to-date basis. And most of those pages, you can export them. You can have the many analytics on the top right corner. When you go into a company like or like that, you will always find all those tabs to evaluate your company, your sector, to find the debt structure, to find eventually the risk rating. So maybe this is just an overview of the platform for you today. But if you have any any questions, just come back to me. I'll be happy to explain you more what is available and what you can do with the platform. Of course, the platform comes with the Excel add-in, so you have a lot to do also with the Excel functions, the links that are automatically updated. So that's the platform where you have here for a bond, for example, all the information that you need, like the bid and ask, the yield, the benchmark spread, asset swap spread, and you have also the eyes-in. You can have the ratings. You can have any information or market convention that you need to evaluate the bond, to also to retrieve the prospectus, and that's true for any type of instrument, bonds, funds, equity, and you will find also derivatives. So
that's great. Thank you.
An overview. Yeah.
So Workspace really is just like Icon, a full-fledged market data platform with everything one would need, coming from ratings, ESG data, screening, analytics. It's all in there, right?
Exactly. You've got a lot of screening tools also, as you said. You've got also a lot of charts that you can save. So all your analytics and your research can be stored here and retrieved anywhere.
And on the page you were before, with the the client portfolio together with some news and some benchmarking, would it be possible to retrieve a report on that? Do you have some sort of exporting functionality?
You have, true. You have this exporting functionality where this report is a Princeton long short, but there's no short on that one, so that's not a good one. But you have actually 3 tabs. You can add your tabs, as I mentioned, maybe with your disclaimer, with your logo. So 5 tabs. You just select on the right-hand side the export on PDF or on Excel. This can be done on the fly like that, but you can also schedule the exportation of that, all those templates like that.
Wow.
Correct.
Okay. But yeah, I think that's really powerful, having the portfolio data in one place, enriched with your data points. Obviously, you are very strong on that, and to have it exportable is really strong. That's great. Someone is asking for the cost. I guess that's a good price when the question of money comes up. I'm not sure if you want to comment on that now. What packages you have? If you have 1 minute or so.
Yeah, we have actually we have already 2 versions available for that product. The entry version is less than 300 Swiss franc per month, and the other version, the advanced, is less than 1,000 Swiss franc per month. So that's really
300 and less than 1,000.
Less than 300 and less than 1,000. Yeah,
Great.
those are the two main possibilities right now.
Okay, great. I think we could go on much longer on your topic, Sylvain, but in just a matter of time, I'm going to hand over to Casper now. But thank you very much for being here today.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Hi, everyone. Thanks, Will. Let me share my screen. Okay, so I wanted to present you the upcoming changes that for the new client insight module that we are developing. So the first change that you will actually see will be the client list. So the biggest change will be that you will be able to export all KYC data really easily from the app. So as you can see here, we have some basic information, but what you can see here, you have all the details that will be set up on the client dashboard, and you can easily select and check which should be available on your screen. What is more is that you can actually define few different views for your needs. So for example, if you need some only risk and tax details, you can just predefine it, and then you will just have some of those details. Then again, you can also set up as many views as you want, so you can easily go back to the view that you want. The other thing is the quick filters, which allows you to select between client entries. So here we have prospects, so your potential clients' contacts, so people that are involved with your client but are not your contracting party, clients, so your contracting party, and ex-clients. So this also allows you to do really quick filtering and, for example, searching for clients that left you, for example, in a given year, or the same could be applied for the clients. Let's say that we want to see all the clients that joined us in the last year. So it's really easy to just apply a filter like this, and we can see that we had one new client in 2020. The same can be applied with, for example, other details. So if we get some questions regarding like the private clients that are domiciled in Austria, it's also really easy to filter, and then you can see that we have just 2 of them. So now let me quickly go to the new client dashboard. So the first thing that you will notice is the new interface. So right now, this is divided into few sections. So as you can see, the upper bar is showing the most relevant details of your client, so his domicile, when he joined, and who is the relationship manager, as well as the total assets under management of his portfolios. Then we have all the sections with the KYC information, which I also showed in the client list. So anything that you set up here is also available on the client list. So this is some general details. We have also like contact details with the addresses, email addresses, some identification numbers, financial background. So we can, for example, set up origin of wealth, some risk details, tax details. And then what it's new, it's actually the sections with the mandates. So here we'll be able to see the mandates, and the mandates are actually introduced in WealthArc to accommodate the need to set up more complex legal structures where you need to define different roles for different people and assign more than one account owner assign more portfolios to one account owner. So I'll show you the mandates in a second. Let me just scan through the rest of the sections. Here we can also see all the portfolios of given client. Then we have involved partners, and that actually shows us all the contacts or other clients that are involved as, for example, accountant, representative, and so on. So this actually allows us to quickly navigate through to the other client. So with that link, we can be redirected to the client dashboard of that person. And we can see here that this is actually a contact, but there might be a case where, for example, one of the representatives also has an account that you're managing for him. So then you will be also able to see the details of that client. So going back to the main client dashboard, we also have the questionnaires, the document. So here it is slightly improved, and you can see that there is a drag and drop section here where you can put all the details in bulk, all the files in bulk, and then assign the categories. So they will be grouped into those sections. You can, for example, quickly check for only the asset management agreement or only for the identity documents and so on. So this is really easy to do. And here you can also have some description of the documents. The last one is the additional details. So this is just showing some details regarding the birthday present or Christmas presents that you can store. The next one is notes panel. So here, what we improved is also something that you can search for the keywords. So if you discuss something with your client and you want to quickly find it, you can just type it here and it will find the notes where you actually spoke about this particular topic. Okay, so let me quickly go to the mandate. So mandate is showing you some details regarding so this is actually giving you a possibility to assign multiple portfolios to one account owner, and at the same time assign involved partners in that. So if I go to the relations, I can see like who is the account owner and who is the beneficial owner of this particular account. So there is a lot of different roles that you can assign to build more complex legal structures. So this is a really comprehensive tool to do that, and we'll be sharing also some additional manual on that, so you can go through it by yourself once the new system is released. The next section is regarding the portfolios. So here we also have the overview of all portfolios that might be assigned in a mandate. And the other thing is that you now can store documents on a different level, on a level of mandate, so more specific to a portfolio, or on the level of client. So if the document is specific for just for the client, not really for the portfolio. And the same apply to notes. So notes will be also available to add on a mandate level. So the navigation will remain the same. So for example, if you open a portfolio, you'll be able to see the client dashboard from here. So it will work similar to the old system. And also the new thing will be with the mandate dashboard, which will actually allow you to add some additional information here. The other new thing that we added is in the compliance section. So the first one is actually for monitoring of inflow of new accounts that we get from the data feed. And here, for example, if I see that there is a new account for Ursula, and I know that it's not linked to any client yet, it will be really easy to assign it to that client. So what I do, I just click here, and then I search my account owner. So in this example, it's Ursula, and then I can assign it to her mandates. She might have more than one mandate, so if there is more, you can just select, and then you can just assign, and the account will disappear from here, and it will be already assigned to that client. The next one is the audit report. So this is actually a consolidated view of all the information regarding your portfolio, mandate information, and also the account owner and beneficial owners. If there are many of them, it will be also displayed here. So this will be a portfolio-based report that consolidates, as I said, the information regarding the portfolio. So you can see what kind of information you can get here. Then the information from the mandate and the account owner. So for example, you can get the information regarding the domicile, the account owner risk, classification, and so on. And the same applies actually to beneficial owners. So here you can see that, for example, some of the accounts have more than one beneficial owners. So we'll see them in this column, separated by a comma. Then we will also get the beneficial owner domicile. So we can see that for this account, we actually have BOs that are in Switzerland and in Austria. The same applies to all the relevant information from the beneficial owner or the account owner. Okay, so I know that this is really quick, but we are running out of time. But for sure, you probably already received a notification regarding the downtime of our application. So we'll be migrating this to the new system on the end of day of 1st of April. So on the 2nd of April, you'll be able to see everything in the new system. So we'll be moving all your data to the new system, and we'll also provide you with a comprehensive manual how to use the new system in case you have any questions. So we'll keep you posted on this, and we'll if you have any question regarding this this module, or you have you want to I don't know, ask something really specific regarding this, you can always drop me an email or just ask our customer success team through the Intercom application. Thank
you very much, Casper. Really impressive. I mean, it not only looks much nicer than before, the functionalities go much further. So I guess it will be quite a change for our users in, you know, getting used to it. So we might do another session, just a training session on how to use it, I would suggest, for everyone to dial in, because today was a bit fast. And we have some questions that we didn't get through yet. Not sure if you want to have a quick look at that. So document expiry, that is part of the new release, right?
Yes, so you can define the expiry date of each document, and later you can even monitor this on a document screen. So here you will be able to see all the documents that are, for example, expired, but also you can apply some filters to see that, for example, show me all the documents that will expire in 1 year. So it's really easy to get it from here. So yeah, so the expiry date is already in the system. I can also show you it here. So you can easily define the expiration date in our system, and then monitor it from that screen. Okay, so the next question is regarding the questionnaires. So right now we only have a basic questionnaire for MiFID II, but as part of our roadmap, we'll be also working on additional questionnaires to be compliant with the FIDLEG regulation. So more details on this will come later on. And the last question is regarding the migration. So the migration will probably take a few hours, but we'll also notify you after everything is done, and you can then log into the application. So we'll be closely monitoring this and give you a quick update once everything is ready and you can log into the application again.
Great, thank you. That was very efficient, Casper. Just one more remark on the questionnaire. So here, as you might have seen on our roadmap, digital onboarding is a big topic for us, and this will be our focus for the next quarter, because yeah, with the new regulation, your contracts, client contracts, investor contract needs to be reissued according to the FIDLEG or FINSA regulation. So we will obviously help you with that, and we're focusing on that next quarter to have a digital onboarding. So more, stay tuned. More will be coming on that topic very soon. But yeah, we already massively overrun, so there's no further questions. And I thank you very much for your attention today, everyone. Thank you for joining. We have our next session in 2 weeks, 7th of April. Not sure if you will be off then. I hope you'll get some time off, enjoy the spring weather, get some time with your loved ones, and speak to you very soon. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you.